Wrong ones part ways, right ones find their way. Today's shared article is about the 5 behaviors men exhibit when engaged in inappropriate relationships, which are quite accurate. Once a man cheats, there are 4 major signs that become evident, which are quite accurate. So, what are the unmistakable signs of a man cheating that cannot be hidden? Let's take a look together. 1. The couple's phone becomes particularly guarded. There's a saying that before cheating, a phone is just a communication tool, but after cheating, it becomes a tool for the affair. Indeed, everyone needs their privacy, but when a normally relaxed man who doesn't pay attention to details becomes overly concerned about his phone, keeps it close, even takes it into the shower, keeps it on silent 24/7, suddenly changes the password, or hides it from your view when sleeping, it's a red flag. 2. Suddenly becomes exceptionally nice to his wife. Couples who have been together for a long time are usually sincere with each other, and men generally aren't good at lying in everyday life. If one day, a woman finds her husband being evasive and tongue-tied, there might be a problem. At this point, discussing infidelity might reveal something. For example, mentioning that infidelity within marriage is unethical. If he's guilt-free, he'd agree with you and even warn you against becoming that kind of woman. However, if he stumbles over this topic and can't articulate his thoughts, it's likely he's done something to hurt you and is feeling guilty. This is when he becomes nervous and can't look you in the eye. Thanks for listening so far. This channel is for everyone to improve better daily. If any of the words or sentences are helpful, then both my team and I will be very happy. Subscribing and following will help keep us moving forward. Let's get back to sharing. 3. Starts frequently updating his social circle. Compared to women, men tend to be more reserved in expressing emotions, seldom showing them on social media or taking selfies. Sometimes trying to get him to post a couple photo or share his life might seem bothersome to him. But if he suddenly starts paying extra attention to his appearance, frequently posting about his life, or sharing sad songs and sentimental phrases late at night, he likely has a target for an affair. The selfies and life updates are attempts to let someone else on the other end of the phone understand his daily life and share his emotions. The sad songs and sentimental phrases serve as excuses for his infidelity and shifting the blame onto you, trying to salvage his reputation among friends and family. 4. No longer desires you. Often, the physical closeness between partners reflects the emotional bond. Whether a man has you in his heart is often reflected subconsciously through his body. After marriage, couples often engage in physical intimacy together, which is beneficial for maintaining their relationship. If a woman notices that her husband has been avoiding intimacy or rejecting her advances, it suggests his energy may be spent elsewhere. He might be too tired from external affairs to have any energy left for you. Of course, it's possible that the man is simply exhausted from work and genuinely uninterested in physical intimacy at the moment. 5. Deliberately critical and unreasonable. After a man's heart wanders, a particularly evident behavior is becoming excessively critical of you. Today he complains about the food, tomorrow he says your figure isn't good and you have a bad temper. Your virtues become taken for granted, while any flaws are magnified endlessly. You seem to become a worthless woman in his eyes. Additionally, the man becomes hypersensitive. Innocent questions like "Where did you go today?" or "Why didn't you answer the phone?" can trigger explosive reactions from him. He blames everything on you, accusing you of not trusting him and being too suspicious. If your husband displays these 5 behaviors, there's a high likelihood he's having an affair. Facing a husband's infidelity, women must not easily forgive or tolerate it without limits. Therefore, if a woman encounters such marital problems, she must stand firm on her principles, never back down, and make the man realize his mistakes. Only then can the relationship be put back on the right track, and if the relationship has reached a point where it's irreparable, women who can do all of this will truly uphold their dignity and interests. Of course, I still hope that every man can exercise more self-discipline and be more loyal in relationships, not to ruin their own true happiness. When the bond is over, don't force it because of someone else's mistakes. Don't let yourself become unrecognizable. Even if you've been betrayed, choose to see the good and live a life where you can feel loved. You still possess a seed of beauty, ready to bloom in all seasons and in all places. That's all for today's sharing. Thank you to our members for your support. Feel free to leave a comment and tell me your thoughts. Don't forget to like and share with your friends. Looking forward to meeting you again.